Hello everyone. Welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmi. Today we are here to work through our collabs, a couple of group saves, and then hop right into travel. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, happy Sunday, happy Relax, Relate, Release Day. We are here today to work through our Sunday Fun Day binder and save for our 2030 travel and our 2027 cruises. I am so excited to get into this binder every week. Oh man, and I'm hoping that we finish our Vacation Crashers collab, but we shall see. All right, we are working with $150 today. Oops. All right. So first we are going to start out with one of mine. This is a monthly yearly that is available on Ko-fi, and I always have the link down below. So let's do these. Save $5 per challenge, and oh, sorry friends. Let's save $5 today to get this started. And this is going to taxes. We are so close to finish paying off that tax bill, you guys. All right, the next set of challenges are from Lindsay and myself. Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. Last year, if you were here, we did a birthday month collab because both of us were born in the wonderful month of August. So this year we are doing it again. So Lindsay's, oh, they both saved 25. Awesome. So for Lindsay's, and we decided to do a favorite things. I told her, so last year we turned 40, and so we both made 40 themed challenges. But this year I said, why don't we do like our favorite things? And so Lindsay's favorite thing, she loves to read and iced coffee. She loves her kitty cat Ginger, Figment, her family and going to Disney, The Office, and Gilmore Girls. So let's roll let's do 2d6. And the dice of the video from our bestie Eva over at Budget Your Life. We have the R2D2s today. Let's roll these and see what we're saving. So we're going to save 8 on Lindsay's. So let's do a 6 and a 2. So 6 and 2 for $8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then for my favorite things, we have penguins. I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. We have both of our furry freeloaders, Bugger and Birdie. I love to save the coins. I love all of my besties, Coke Zero, chicken nugs, and bacon, especially when it's dancing. So let's roll 2d6, and this is available on each of our Ko-fis. A 4 and a 6, so we're going to do 10 on mine. So let's do a 4, let's see, 4, 7, and 10. Because Coke Zero and chicken nuggies hanging with my besties sounds phenomenal. All right, and I have no clue what these are going to go to. We will figure that out when we get to the end of the month. All right, next is our collab. So the first one, this is a challenge that I made for Aisha over at Aisha and Budget. She is going through a breast cancer battle. And this is still available on my Ko-fi if you're interested. It is $3. Any funds after Ko-fi and PayPal take their fees goes directly to Aisha. And we're going to do, let's do one ribbon. The ribbons are $5 a piece. All right, so we will put in a 5. And then typically in this binder, in this envelope actually, we also do a random blessing challenge. I haven't found one that speaks to me yet, so I am just going to take a 10 and stick that in there for that challenge when I find it. I'm looking for a $50 challenge. All right, next is the, oh, you guys can't see the challenges, but that's because I have limited space here. So the next challenge that we have that we're gonna skip for right now is the Q3 moon phases from Budget with Carly. We will catch this up because this goes toward my student loan. So now we are going to go to Save to Give, but I wanna see if we can finish Vacation Crashers before I put anything into that. So Save to Give is a wonderful collab hosted by Amber over at Chasing Dreams Budgets. And she invited a lot of us to make challenges to help us save toward a donation to a cause that is very special to us. This month for August is Valerie at Cash Budget Retiree, and she is raising money for her church. So her church is Heritage Church in Rock Island, Illinois. And we're just going to take care of this first row for the food pantry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and $8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Next is Saving Survivor. All right, and we are on week 31, which is Maribel at Mitdoko. And I'm a little nervous, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. So you need a green marker and a red marker. So green and red. Uh-oh. All right, so you will roll 5 times in this game. So you take a D6 and you roll. I'm just gonna start here and go around. If you land on an even number, you circle red. You color the circle red and write the number you rolled in the circle. If you roll an odd number, you color the circle green and write the number that you rolled. After you roll your 5 circles, you count your red and green. If you have 3 green, that means at least 3 green. That means you cross the alligator safely, and I am safe. Now, I was eliminated from this game a long time ago, but I still like playing, and I still like seeing if I can pass other people's challenges now that I've been eliminated. So we want 3 odd numbers. I'm gonna need this Eva die to pull out its inner 1. Let's see. Of course, we start with an even. So that is red. So we will color this circle red. And I need to put my number. So that is a 6. Oh my gosh. And I don't think I can change die, or else I would change to another dice. That's another 6. Odd, odd, odd. Nope. I failed. Maribel, this was rough. This is really luck of the die. That's hilarious, actually. Okay, so this is a 4. Oh my gosh. I think in Maribel's, like, because whenever we play, or whenever it's our week, we send a video of the gameplay to the Collab folks, just so that everybody knows how to play the game, so that it's played as intended where possible. There we go. Finally. Too bad I'm already, annihilated by the gators. But I think she also had 4. Maybe she had 3 reds. So that is a 3. Okay. So typically, I would add everything and save. Because it says save the amount rolled in the red circles. So the red circles would be, first, let's write a big old fail. And the red circles, 6, 6, and 6 is 18, 22. That would be 25. So I have my number in the red circles is 22. I'm not going to save 22. So I will save $4. And let's see what that takes us to. So I'm going to put a 1 back. and a 5 back and a 10 back, and we are going to take a 20. All right, so that takes us to 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 61, and 62. 262 for Saving Survivor. Awesome. All right, so we will move this challenge here. And we will come up to the front and move our marker to week 32. So next week we are playing Sheila from Gen X Budgets. We are going to play her game. Perfect. All right, now it's Vacation Crashers. And I think I have enough left over here to finish it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, how funny was it about my, oh, besties, about the flag that I could not find, even though it was right in my face. All right, so I'm gonna get this out just because I anticipate finishing it. All right, let me put this binder down so I can have this one out. And let me see if I can condense that 20. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. And I will take this. All right, perfect. All right, friends. So we left off on Blue Kiwi Budgets. Let's see where we're going. I'm just going to stick that there. We're going to go 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is Floating Funds, who we have not even touched yet. So Miss Maddie. And we're just going to finish out the challenge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25. Okay. All right. So this saved 25. Okay. 6. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a D3. Let me get my Coke Zero D3 out. That is a 1. Okay. And this goes up in the front. All right. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So $3. I'm just going to do it twice. So we'll do 6. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got the $4 here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I may need to condense again. We shall see. 1. So we're going to Anna Banana. And we are going to finish hers out. So to finish Anna, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I'm going to put a 1 back, take a 10. So Anna saved us 20. Perfect. All right. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's Lacey at Blue Kiwi. We're going to finish hers. She needs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will take the 10. So she saved us 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, perfect. All right. So we finished Lacey. All right, that's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna do the 5 twice for $10. We will put this up in the front. Okay, we've only got 2 left. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go to Melissa Manages, and we will finish her off. Let's see how many she needs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. And so Melissa saved us $15. All right. And then all we have left, thank you, Perry. Boop. All we have left is a D12 roll. Hopefully it's kind to us. And that'll go in the front. A 10. 5 and 10. Wow. All right. Yay. This was such a fun collab hosted by Joe at CBA Mom Saves. So much fun. I'm so honored to have been a part of it. So thank you, Joe. And I have zero idea where this is going to go. I have an idea. I have a bit of an idea, but I'm not sure. I want to put it in my debt binder so that I can finish out the challenges that are in there. Because I am coming out with a theme binder, and I want to use it toward debt. So, all right, let's see what we have left. Let me bring this binder back out. And let's go to Carly's challenge. Stick this on top of here. I need the pink. Let's see what we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So I don't have a 25. But I have 11, 4, and 10. So we'll do those. Actually, I have 11 and 14, so we'll do those. So 14 and 11. And we will hit this hard. This and No Mo FOMO. We will hit hard the rest of the month. And we will hit this also in September. Perfect. All right. And I think I'm gonna wait until the end of the video to count this because I wanna get, I wanna do the travel savings. I'm so excited. So let me get this cleaned up and I will come back with our 2030 travel. All right, friends, let's get into our 2030 binder. Move my coffee up here. I love saving in this binder. Number one, I love the look of it. I love it so much. And number two, it's saving for a big trip for Grace and I just saw that I'm out of the rings here. There we go. So I have, I believe, this is 75, 50, 60, yep, 75 coming in here. And we are starting out with the Suitcase challenge. I keep saying I need to re-laminate these envelopes. From Eva at Budget Your Life. And we've been just looking for the most expensive one and knocking them out that way. And I think we're going to keep doing that. So let's see. I have a 16. Oh, there's a 17. All right, so 17 is my highest one, so we're going to take that one out. I'm so excited to finish this. I hope we finish it before the end of the year. So 17, I'm going to put a 10 back, and we will take 27. And we were able to put in another $100 placeholder through our closeout, which is exciting. And I have to work on orders today, so maybe I will just leave the binder out to remind me that I need to rerun these through the laminator. All right, next is a challenge from Lauren at Budget with ADHD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is a 6. Oh, I was like, where's my vacuum? I need to charge my vacuum, actually. So we will put a 5 back, and we will pull $11. Awesome. Next is a challenge from Letty over at Party Planner Papery. We are going to go ahead and finish this, friends. There's only 2 numbers left. So we have a 5 and a 4. Yay! So that's $9. So I'm going to put 1 back and pull a 10, and I should have 35. 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Awesome. All right, so we are going to add in one that's stuck, it looks like. We're going to put this one in from Budget with Miss P. Let the road lead you somewhere beautiful. And that challenge, I think, is just so gorgeous. So that will go in its spot. Ooh, our next one's the big boy. So this is a big one from April over at April's Fresh Start. And let me see. I only have Jenna's left, but I have at least 30. So let's knock out this last $30 spot. So 20, 25, and 30. So now we have all the big boys knocked out. Sorry, friends. And this one will save a total of 500. So now we'll start trying to knock out the 20s and then the 10s, and then we will focus on everything else. Awesome. All right, we have this one, Beach Chick from Jenna at Jenna Budget US. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do this one. Okay, that is a 3. So we will put 2 back and put in a 5. And then the last one is our catch-all, but when we roll through the binder the first time, we treat it as a challenge with a D6 roll, and that is 5. And this is from me. This is one of the first challenges I ever did for my YouTube besties. Takes our last 5. All right. Then we will come back up to Eva to the Suitcase challenge. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So do I have a 5? I do, right up here. So we will take care of this. And even though I like ending where, or I like starting the next week where I ended the prior week, I kind of want to start with this one every week just because we really want to finish this before the end of the year. And we've still got a little bit to go. So I am just going to return our paper clip to Eva's challenge, and we will start here next week. Perfect. And hopefully I remember to rerun these envelopes through the laminator. These were the first envelopes that I ever made myself. All right, so now we need our box challenge. And our 2030 travel box challenge is the Sunshine box from Ashley at Sassy Ginger Budgets. And we have 25 that we're bringing in here today. Let me grab the cards. Here they are. Okay. Let's see how we do. Who has the most sunshine? So that is one of the games. And this is the game that features 4 wonderful budget creators. We have the creator of the box, Ashley at Sassy Ginger Budgets, her sister, Brittnie at Budgeting with a Ginger, Vicky at Pink Plum Budgeting, and me, Kimmi's Corner. So let's roll a D4. We got a 1, so Vicky is the next one on the board. And we are saving the amount that we roll. So $1 goes in there. Search and save. We're right here. So I think, friends, that I'm going to just finish the card because that's a 1. So we have 1 plus 2 is 3. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So 3 plus 2 is $5. So we are just going to color this in. And it's okay if we don't see the 1 after we do that. And then I'm going to take the little arrow here and stick it right there so that we know that this card, anything ahead of that card, is done. All right. Roll and save. So let me put this back. Let's go back to the roll and save, which is this one. We also use this as our catch-all. So let's roll, let's just do a D6. And that is a 5. So let's color in another spot. Okay, so we're going to add 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We will take our 10. Okay. Search and save. We have the little rainbow right here, so that's 4. We will do the $2 bonus, so it's going to be 6. 5 and 6. You know what? Come to think of it, did I have an IOU? I thought that I remembered having just now actually having an IOU. It doesn't look like I do. Okay. All right. So this one is right here. Ooh, that's a big one. That's $6. So we will do the $2 space and pay in 8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm not coloring it off on the section card yet because we haven't done all the bonuses. All right, so let's see what we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's just see where it would take us. The sun. That is 2. We're going to finish this card, friends. So the 2 plus the 1 is $3. So let's color this in. Make sure that's the right one. Yep. So 1, 2, and 3, and this card is done. Let's see. Yep, that's fine. Okay. So adding our 3 in here. Wow, we finished 2 cards today. We are moving along, even though we haven't gotten a single one on this page. So I probably need to do a good shuffle here. That way next time, hopefully, we can get one of those, but we're going to come back to our roll and save, which I'm treating as a catch-all, and we're adding in our $2. So $25 does not go very far in this binder, but that just means we get to keep it around a bit. And it's not like we need to hurry and pay for things or whatever for this travel, because it's not happening until 2030. Yay! All right. Let me put my card box away, and now we're getting into the cruise savings. So let me grab my cruise binder here. Sorry, friends. And I believe we have 75. So 30, 40, 50, 65. Yep, $75 for our cruise binder. And we're going to go to our paper clip, which is right here on Liz and Les. So we have been going largest to smallest. So I see a 22, is it the high? Oh, 27. I guess we will do the 27. So let's grab this little guy. 27. All right. So 10, 20, 5, 6, 27. All right, and this one, because we're doing both the top and the bottom, this will save us $225 when we're done. All right, next is April's Fresh Start. Let's take care of this top one up here. That is a 10. So 10 coming in here. So now we have 50. We're halfway there. All right. Now we have Eva at Budget Your Life. All right. I need a D3 to tell me how many to save. If I can get it out here. Nope. It's this one. And that is a 2. So 1 and 2. So they're $5 a piece. So 10 is coming in here. This one is going to be really, really fun when we finish it. Saves 100, and it's laminated, and I'm going to wipe it and reuse it because how gorgeous is that challenge? I love it. All right, let's come to Save with Judy. And is that all that's in there? Nope. Okay. Let's see which one we're going to save. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one right here. $7. Okay. So 5, 6, and 7. And this is the last one of the set that we got for her On the Shore theme challenges. I just love that. I love all the blue. All right, next is Shade's Budgets. We are saving the penguin for last, so we're going to do the little bunny. Let's see. Oops, let's see what it's going to have us roll. A D3. Okay, and that's a 2. So now we will take our bunny. Trying so hard not to rip it. If you watched my video yesterday, I ripped one of Danny's stickers. All right, let's set him down. Yay! Awesome! Okay, and that was $2. So next time we come to the challenge, we will Satisfy the Penguin. All right, and then we have our catch-all, which is from Two Texas Chicks. The first time we played through the binder, we treat it as a challenge and roll a d6. That is a 3. Okay, so I'm going to put a 2 back. We will take a 5. We're going to come up to the front of the binder, which is our scratcher. And let's do... Trying to find one that I know is not going to be expensive. Let's do this one from Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. Let's go ahead and mark our spot. Let's see what this is going to be. Oh, Lindsay. Here I thought it wasn't going to be bad. All right, so 5 and 10 coming in here. We're almost done with this, and this is part of the tracker set that is from April at April's Fresh Start. Okay, then we're to Maribel over at Mint Dough Co. Probably going to have an IOU here. So let's use our R2D2 and our dice that we got from Char. R2D2 is going to be across the top. The regular D6 down the side. 4 and 1. Oh, Lord. That is a dice randomizer card. So we're just going to pick from the top. Oh, a D12. So let me mark off the icon. And let's see. We're going to have an IOU. I just know it. Oh. A 7. I don't think I have that over there. And these dice randomizer cards are from Kimmi at Beijing Girl Budget. She has a whole plethora of designs for everybody to choose from. I just really like the color splot. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have a magical stash over here. We're going to take 7. So actually, let me keep the 1s. I will take the 5. I do not want a $1 IOU. Okay. So $7 going into Maribel. And this one has already saved us a good amount. I'm excited to see what we finish with. Yay! And so the challenge, good. The only challenge that we did not get to was mine, which I'm okay with that. But we only have 2 scratchers, so we may be finishing this one next week. We'll just have to see. I think my 2 big numbers are left. We'll see. But this one, we are really close. We have 2 icons. 12, 13, 16, 22, 24, 27, 28, 36, 50. So we have $50 plus 2 icons, and then this one is done. That's awesome. I'd love. Maribel has so many cruise challenges on her Etsy. So if you are looking for cruise savings, she has a bunch. Miss Judy over at Save with Judy has a lot. And April at April's Fresh Start, she has a lot as well. All right. Now we are going to get into Adventures in Saving. This is from Eva at Budget Your Life. And we are starting on the first page. Let me get situated here. We have 25, I think we have 35 for this box today. So let's roll a D3 to see how many, nope, this one. How many 2s we are saving. We're only doing 1. Okay. So 1 and 2. Roll a dice and save. This is using our dice rando cards. So we have a D10. We're saving 1. That's okay. Normally I would re-roll, but not today. All right, then we have this cute little scratcher. 1, so we're just gonna do, let's do this one down here. That is a 7. So 5, 6, and 7. All right, and then we have this one where every spot is $5. We roll a D3 to tell us how many. 1. Okay, so a 5 going in here. This one is for the anchor. Each anchor is $10. So 5 and 10. Okay. Then for this one, let's roll our D5. All right, we have a 2. Sorry for the squeak if you heard it. 1 and 2. All right, and then let's see what this scratcher will give us. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one right here. Okay, that's $4. Let's see if I have a single. I do. We will take our last 5. And then this one, let's roll our D6. We got a 2. One and 2. All right. Oh my gosh, did we make it through the whole book? No, there's one more. But I only have $2 left. So we are just going to color off 2 of these spots. Almost made it the whole way through the book with $35, which is amazing. All right, so next week when we come in, we will start on this last page, the scratcher, and then we will start at the front again. Awesome. Yay! And we are close on some of the pages. This page is going to take the longest, I think. But I may dedicate like a challenge in my live or maybe a mini to this book. Because we had wanted it to help fully fund our April cruise, but it may go to our October cruise, and that would be okay. All right. Now we've got Miss Judy, her Let's Cruise Roll and Save Challenge box. So this binder has $30 that we are going to play with today. Let's get out our cards and hopefully not have a double your roll with a D20. That would be great. But let's see how it goes. Speaking of D20, do I have an IOU? Oh, I don't have an IOU. How about that? I could have swore that I had an IOU, but they're both right here. All right. So let's see where we're going. Y'all, I swear to Jesus that this is a D20. Oh, roll and save. All right, so let's come to our roll and save. Let's roll our D5. So we have a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2, 1, 2, it's already done. 2 and 4 is not though, so that's 3. So 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so we will stick $6 in here. Okay. Then we have, I think that's the D20. It is. I'm glad it's coming out early, friends. Naturally, we got a 1. Where was that when it was double my next roll? When I got that big honking 34. All right, we have the balcony. I should be using my thin marker, actually. Not this one. All right, so the balcony, is that a D4? Yep, D4 for a 1. Okay. Play Plinko. All right, so we need a D6. So we have a 4, a 3, a 6, a 2, a 4, and what are we saving? A 4. So we're going to save $5. I'm not playing Plinko again. We just played it, box. All right, we're going back to the D4. That is a 1. Okay. We have the drink. I'm going to be doing a lot of this on our trips. That is a 2. Let's see if I have any singles. 2, 4, 6. So I can bring 6 in. Okay. All right, so we're back on the D10. We have a 1. All right, so let me take that 1 right back out. And we will put in a $2 bill. Okay. I think that's the D3. I hope that's the D3. It is. That is a 2. So I don't have change, so we're going to put the 2 in. I am so excited to see what this saves, you guys. We're getting through a lot of cards today. We have the porthole, which is a D12. That's a 10. Pretty sure I have an IOU. Oh, no, I don't. Yay! All right, so for the $1, I'm going to come back to the roll and save. I do have a 1. We're just going to stick it in here. I know that Miss Judy does, she puts money, like her leftover money in the extra stash. And I think that we may start doing that. But it's rare that we have any money left over on this one. Usually we end up with an IOU. All right, so let's give this a nice little shuffle. But we got through a lot of cards today, it felt like, friends. Come on. And this is available on Miss Judy's Etsy. I will have it linked in the product section of the video. If you do purchase using one of my links or any creator's links, it does afford the creator a little bit of a commission. So that is always welcome, but never expected. All right. So actually, I need to keep this out because we have a challenge to randomize in our 2030 binder. So let me get that down, and I need to get our tracker out. So first, let me update the tracker in this beautiful binder with the charm come from Missy at Pilar Savings. The Vacation Savings Challenge, however, comes from Little Potato Saver. So let me grab our tracker and a pen if I can find one. There we go. So today is 8/2. And we finished Adventure. And we're adding $35, which would make it good gravy. So we have 6211 plus 35 is 6246. And I don't think, yeah, we only had $1 to go toward our next stamp, and our next cheapest stamp is 85. So we now have 36 to go toward our next stamp. So hopefully we start finishing some things so that we can mark off more stamps. And I will put our paper clip because that is where we are. Perfect. So that is done. I love having a cute little tracker that we can track how close we are to our savings goal. And I think my D7 is in my other dice tower. It is, and this is from Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. Sorry for the noise. All right, so let's see where this is going to go. All right, it is going to number 3. So, number 3 in our binder is entertainment. Awesome. So let's get the tracker out. And this is 8-2. We're adding 35, which takes us to 835. Awesome. And the goal for entertainment is 2,500. So I almost think that we may, because that we wanted to span it out for like 4 years, right? So I think we'll just consider this fully funded for 2026 savings now, because like flights has a $30,000 budget, or goal rather. So that divided by 4 would be around 8,000, and we are far behind that, guys. Lodging, we're right on track. Spending money, we're right on track. Food, we're ahead, so we may not go to food anymore. Travel insurance, we're about on track. And miscellaneous, we're far behind. So, all right. That is all that I've got for you today. Oh no, we need to count the collab. I know someone was yelling at me, count the collab. Okay. So let me grab that binder back up. Here we go. And as I've been filming, I think I did decide that I want to put this in my debt binder so that I can finish out, or attempt rather, to finish out the challenges that are in that binder. Because I want to start fresh with my new themed binder that I'm hoping to bring probably to my lives in September. I'm still waiting on a couple of orders to come in. So one of them I've been waiting on for quite a while, so I'm hoping that the creator gets it to me by the end of the month. I don't know if, like, at what point do I, like, report it to Etsy to just get my money back? Like, I want to be sympathetic, or I am sympathetic, not want to be. I am sympathetic to this creator and what they're going through, but, like, you've had my money since April, and it was, like, there was no contact that I did not initiate. So I'm a little torn on what to do. I know that if I was the creator, like, I would have refunded. And maybe that's naive of me, but, like, everybody has stuff that they go through, and I don't know. I feel like I go through waves. Like, there are some days where I'm like, it's no big deal. You know, they're going through things. They need, you know, the extra time or whatever. But, like, it's like I literally placed the order on April 1st. And it would be different if they were constantly communicating, but they're not. Like, I have to reach out to inquire about my order. And I don't know. I feel bad feeling a certain kind of way about it. So you guys let me know in the comments below how you would handle it. If you would file a ticket with Etsy, but, like, I don't want anything negative to happen to this shop owner. Because outside of just not sending me my order, like, I love their stuff. I don't know. I don't know how to react. I don't know what to do. So you guys tell me in the comments below what you think. But as a shop owner, like I feel like I have a different perspective. Like I would never not send it. All right, so let's just make sure that we got all of the money out. Now I have to find a new reason to use my Coke Zero binder from Rissa over at Planning Rissa 2. This was such a fun collab. I think that Joe had talked about doing like one in the fall, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if you do it, please tell me, because this was so much fun to save with. And you can save $1 in Icon and still save a good amount, guys. I mean, look at my tray. All right. So here are all of the inserts. There's no money in here. I got it all out. But I do think I'm going to put this into my dip binder. So I'm really excited to get into that binder and see. So we have 20, 34, wait, no. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I'm terrified my battery is going to run out. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Then we have singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I was not expecting over $200, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the 5. Wow. $293. That is insane. And I really do think that this, plus what we had already budgeted for the pay period for the debt binder, which I don't showcase anymore, but I will probably on my lives every week start with the new theme binder. Holy moly, $293. I definitely think that will take care of those challenges. All right, friends, now I am officially done with this video. If you are a returning subscriber or a member of the channel, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. If you're not yet subscribed and you enjoyed the content that you saw today, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to welcome you as a member of the Budget Bestie fam. Always remember, friends, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm and it helps get my channel and my videos in front of folks that may not know about me yet. And as always, friends, be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your own face. And traveling debt-free is absolutely possible. You just gotta save, save, save. Love you all. Bye, folks.